people. Welcome to the final week of the NFL picks on my channel. Of course, I'm gonna have playoff picks, but yeah, this is the final regular season week picks. And the final week of picks that go on my regular season pick. Okay, that made no sense. But anyway, you see in the top right corner, 153, 87, and 1. I am coming off of my best week of the season at 14-2. Only two misses were the Steelers and Jets, and the Seahawks and Cardinals. Of course, the week I don't pick the Cardinals, the week they lose. I mean, I guess they picked them the week before, so I can't be too... Anyway, yeah. So let's just go and get right into the... Maybe this is not right into it at this point, but... okay. So, Dolphins-Patriots, I'm a Dolphins fan. You probably know that if you've watched most of these, or pretty much any of these. I've probably said it in every video, except for, of course, their bye week. But then again, I might have said it that week. First time in 3 weeks I haven't picked them. Yeah. Patriots are going to beat the Dolphins tomorrow. Well, I guess you might be seeing this on... You probably will be seeing this on Sunday, so... It's Saturday because I'm trying to record it ahead of time, so what happened last week doesn't happen this week. But let's see. Dolphins over Patriots, Jets and Bills. This was one of the hardest ones, because the Bills are locked in the 5 spot, and they'll probably be not playing as hard or as good of players. I'll still go with them. They're favored by 1, I think. I don't look at the favoring things, that. I don't go off of that, because that'd be stupid. Then I'm just basically picking what Vegas picks. But then the Buccaneers and whoever they're playing, can't remember who they're playing. I think the Falcons. I'm pretty sure that was a PK, whatever that means. Probably just 0 on 99 of their team's favored. But yeah, I'm going Bills over Jets, Saints, Panthers, because the Panthers are a complete train wreck. The Saints will beat them. I'm pretty dang confident. Browns and Bengals, you are probably confused why I have the Bengals winning, but I do. I think now that they've locked up the number 1 pick, this will be the week where we see Andy Dalton playing his hardest so he can, get as much of a chance next season as he can possibly get. And just whereas they've locked the first overall pick, they have nothing to lose by winning. As weird as that sounds. But, yeah. I think the Bengals will beat the Browns. Crazy things. I think it's only a 2.5 favoring the Browns. Packers-Lions, because the Lions flat out suck without Matthew Stafford. Packers will beat the Lions, and just think about this. I'm pretty sure if the Seahawks beat the 49ers and the Packers win, then they get the first seed in the NFC. That's not what you would have said when they played the 49ers on Sunday Night Football, let's just say that. But next, so Chargers, Chiefs, okay, back to the Packers-Lions game. I'm pretty sure this was the team the Packers played on Monday Night Football, and the refs kind of freaking sucked, so Packers won the game. That was the week I was in Miami to go to the Dolphins game. It was the Redskins week. The week we played the Redskins, lost on the stupid screen 2-point conversion. Stupidest call I've ever seen. Been stupider, but BYU in the bowl game. You literally need 2 yards and you win the game. You at least run it so you can run off 40 seconds, give them a minute and a half to go 70 plus yards. No, they passed it. Incomplete. Hawaii ended up scoring and winning. Stupid things are happening. Anyway, so Packers over Lions, Chargers, Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs because Chiefs, assuming that Dolphins beat the Patriots, can get a bye. they have nothing to play for. I guess the only thing that they're concerned about, I mean, of course they're going to try and win, but I really don't see any of it happening. Not sure if they're locked in as a 3 seed, but, like, because they're a game ahead of the Texans, I know, or I think. Spoiler, I don't have the Texans winning this week, but the Texans beat whoever they're playing, I think is the Titans. Will they be the 3 or 4 seed? I don't know. Don't have a clue. Nope. Okay. Anyway, Chiefs over Chargers. Bears, Vikings. Vikings are probably locked in. I think they are locked in as the 6th seed. So they'll probably be playing the Saints in round 1. So that sucks. They're probably going to die that game. But they're going to beat the Bears, pretty much. Hopeful. I think they will beat the Bears. Falcons, Buccaneers. This was another tough one. I mean, Buccaneers just have good weeks and then bad weeks. I mean, last week was a pretty good week, at least kind of. It was a fine week, I should say. I think they'll have a good week. It's really just luck if they win or not. But so Buccaneers over Falcons, and it's at home, and they're gonna try and go 8-8. Find teams that are 7-8 last week of the season will be trying to win and not like tanking for a draft pick for sure at all, because they want to be 500. So, Buccaneers over Falcons. Ravens, Steelers, even though the Steelers are for some reason favored, I mean, I know why. It's because none of the Ravens are playing. Like, they're sitting everybody. But I think the Ravens will still beat the Steelers. Of course, I'm a Dolphins fan. I want the Steelers to have as little wins as possible so we can get their draft pick higher. But, yeah, and it's on the road in Baltimore. I'm pretty confident. Not confident, but I think the Ravens are going to win. Redskins, Cowboys. I mean, Cowboys are going to beat the Redskins. I don't have to say anything about that other than they are a disappointing team. Titans and Texans, even though it is in Houston, I'm picking the Titans to roll out the upset here. I don't know how much the Texans are favored. I don't know. Titans, I don't know. I don't know who's favored or by how much, but I think the Titans are gonna upset the Texans. And if Titans win, they clinch the wild card and play probably the Chiefs. So that sucks for them. But hey, they beat the Chiefs last time they played them. So, and it was in Arrowhead, I think. So yeah, of course it had to come down to a blocked field goal. And first week Patrick Mahomes is back. But anyways, Titans over Texans, Colts, Jags. I mean, Colts 7-8, hoping to get 500 the year after Andrew Luck retired, so they can have some sort of pride in their organization. And the Jaguars just aren't very good. Eagles, Giants. Eagles will clinch the division. Or I guess, would it be considered clinching? It'd just be considered winning the division at this point, because they just win the division. There's nothing like they playing more games, but they've already clinched it. They've just won the division. But Eagles will beat the Giants, I'm pretty sure, unless the Giants somehow beat them. Whereas Eagles probably would have been my preseason pick to make the Super Bowl, or probably make the Super Bowl, if not the NFC Championship game. They've been disappointing, especially the week they lost to the Dolphins. But hey, at least it was the Dolphins, or like my favorite team that they lost to. So I can be more happy about that than I would have otherwise. Which conveniently, maybe not conveniently, so to speak, but that was the last time I picked the Dolphins to lose and they didn't lose. So first time I've gotten a Dolphins pick right in the last 3 weeks. So that's interesting. Or in the 3 weeks before last week, I should say. So Eagles over Giants, Raiders, Broncos. Raiders 7-8 have a chance at making the playoffs. lots of things to go right. I'm not sure what exactly at this point, but they probably aren't going to make it. But I think they're still playing for something to show that they are a legitimate team. Derek Carr will be trying to stay with his job. He's pretty much going to be on the hot seat his entire career, just with how much people are low on him. He's a pretty good average quarterback, I guess. Nothing special, nothing horrible. He's just good. But his Raiders will beat the Broncos, Cardinals, Rams. I'm picking the Rams because the Rams are better than the Cardinals. Yeah, and the Cardinals don't have a very good pass rush. So it's not like the Rams' offensive line sucking is going to hurt them. And last but not, definitely not least, probably least of them all, because that made sense. Basically, the most important game of the week. The winner of this game wins the division. It's not like the Eagles beating the Giants. It's a huge game. It's a pretty big game considering they win the division. If they lose, the Redskins beat the Cowboys. But no, like the winner of this head-to-head game, the winner wins the division. That's a big game. Sunday Night Football. I can't wait. This is going to be epic. I'm sounding weird now. This is going to be an insane game. I'm picking the 49ers because they're better. It's going to be insane in CenturyLink Stadium, field, whatever. I'm pretty sure, yeah. 12th man, they're going to probably record another earthquake. But, I get the Seahawks won last time, but it took 49ers kicker to miss the game-winning field goal in overtime, and they won on a last-second field goal. Up until the Falcons game, the 49ers, the only way they've lost is literally on last-second field goals. So they're an insane team, and everyone's just saying they have an easy schedule. Sure, they have an easier schedule, but they're not losing the games they're supposed to win, except for the Falcons, but it's fine if you have one of those weeks in the NFL. That's what makes the Ravens kind of stand out. I wouldn't say they're the best team. I think the Chiefs are probably the best team. The Ravens are still overrated, as much as they've been less and less overrated as the season goes on, because I didn't think Lamar Jackson was a good quarterback at the start of the year, because he couldn't throw very accurately. But, yeah. 49ers over Seahawks. These are my picks. This is the least confident I've been in my picks, probably all year. Last week of the season is always hard to predict. It's mostly division games. I think it's all division games. So those are always the hardest to predict. They know each other very well. You just can never tell who's going to outdo the other team. But these are my picks. Hope I go 0-16. Probably not. I'm probably going to get the majority of these wrong. But just see you guys in the next video, which will have 2 videos I'm trying to make. I just have to figure out what I'm saying in the video. So I don't know exactly. I don't know which one will come first either. But just see you guys in the next video, and bye. Can't see me do a weird smile this time because you can't see my face.